Hey everyone, welcome back to Adobe Live. Thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate you being here. And also welcome to Draw This in Your Style. If you've never heard of Draw This in Your Style or you've never seen this show before, basically it is when an artist will create an illustration and post it online and invite everyone and anyone to recreate that same exact illustration in their own artistic style. And we do that on this show as well. My guest, Kathryn. How are you doing, Kathryn?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing great. Yeah, we have Kathryn here, and she picked our theme that we chose to do, which is Winter Wonderland. And before the stream, we each created an illustration, and now we are swapping them and redrawing them in our own style on the stream. And so, yeah, we will get into that in a little bit. I'm going to say hi to everyone in chat. Hey, Sam, Umacorn, Vanessa, happy birthday. She just said that this stream started exactly on time for her birthday to start. So happy birthday stream. Thank you so much for joining. Hey, Umacorn, Bliss, good to see you guys. Misty, Michael, hello, Annika, good to see you. Thanks for joining. All right, you guys. So before we get started, I am going to go ahead and hand it over to Kathryn so she can give a little bit of an intro to who she is and we can show off some of her work.
Sure. My name is Kathryn Selbert. I'm an illustrator for children's books, licensed products, greeting cards, puzzles, gift wrap. I've been working professionally for the last 10 years, and I live in New Jersey with my French bulldog and my boyfriend.
What is your French bulldog's name?
Margot.
Oh, so cute.
She has a highlight on my Instagram if you need dog content. It's all her sleeping.
Oh, so cute. Yeah, I just adore your illustrations. I've been following you for probably, I don't know, at least a year or two now, I think.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just love your work. It's just has so much character in it. I love all of your little like cakes and pastries and stuff that you draw with your characters. I think that those compositions are just so adorable. I love them.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, of course. So yeah, if you guys want to check out Kathryn's work, feel free to follow her on Instagram, and you can also find her other links in her link tree here on her Instagram as well. But yeah, I'm going to pop over to Photoshop so we can show you guys the stuff we're working on today. So this is the illustration that I recreated, that I drew that Kathryn is recreating. And this is the illustration that Kathryn drew that I'm recreating. And if you guys would like to choose either of these, feel free to do so, to redraw in your own artistic style. We would love for you to do so. You can post it online on Instagram with hashtag Adobe Live DTIYS, or you can post it on the Photoshop Discord in the Draw This in Your Style channel. And towards the end of the stream, we will actually be showing off a handful of entries. We've gotten probably 10 or 15 entries already, if not more. Lots and lots of entries for this one. So we might end a little bit short today, just so we can have a little bit of extra time to go through those entries. I want to at least just kind of touch on all of them because there's so many beautiful ones. But yeah, we can go ahead and get started. So yesterday we worked on our sketches here. So we both have our sketches done, and we're probably gonna start adding in color today.
Yeah, we've been really enjoying seeing everybody's come in today. I've been keeping an eye on Instagram.
Yeah, I feel like every time I check Instagram throughout the day, there's like a few more. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's been really, really fun to see. They're all really different.
Yeah. Hey, Sam, how are you doing? Thanks for posting Kathryn's links in chat. Sam is our wonderful moderator for this stream. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Sam.
Hey, Corey, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Good to see you guys. All right, so when you go to do your color, do you typically start in a specific spot? Like, do you start with the background first? Do you start with the characters first, or like whatever? You kind of just like go with your gut?
I think I usually drop in if I'm doing a bold color background, I'll drop that in first. But I imagine because this is snow, I'm probably going to add that a little later. So I'm just going to do characters first, I think. What about you?
I kind of just like go with my gut, to be honest. I think a lot of the time I'll start with characters. I kind of just like to like start with the faces and stuff just because it kind of helps bring the illustration to life as I'm working.
It always feels like you've done something once you do the characters.
Yeah, exactly.
If I draw a tree, I don't feel like I've accomplished anything.
You said like when you start out with a bold background, you usually put that in first. Why is that?
So you can have contrast against the background.
Okay.
You need to see which colors are going to show up. A lot of times, if you're doing maybe a gray foreground character and you pick a really light background, they're not going to show up at all. So you need to know the contrast you're going in with originally. I think we had talked about values yesterday. Like that's where the values come in later.
Do you typically check your values as you go, or how do you
check
normally
grayscale values or
yeah?
No, like I'll zoom out, but I think it just gets really distracting.
Hey Julie, welcome. Sorry?
Do you check grayscale?
So I will check my values as I go. I've kind of been able to train my eye over the years to be able to see when there's kind of like a value discrepancy, but I like to still check it. I usually will put like a full black layer over top of everything, just a fill black layer. And then I'll change the layer blending mode to color. And that will change the illustration to black and white. And then I can just turn that on and off whenever I just want to quickly check my values.
It's so intense.
Julie in chat, have you made any more progress on your entry? I saw that you posted your work in progress on your story last night. It looked really great. I'm interested to see the final.
Yeah, I've been really enjoying seeing people posting in their stories when they're working along with us too. So if anyone's working along with us, hello.
Yeah, it's always really fun after a stream to see somebody post like a photo of them watching the stream or working while watching the stream. It's always really fun.
Yeah. I'm going to try and not let myself be influenced by Codi's colors today.
Yes, use your own colors.
Try. It's hard when you have it in your mind to forget it, you know?
Yeah, for me, when I'm doing these draw this in your styles, I kind of will go off of like the original. But since I have my own colors already chosen, it kind of like narrows it down for like, for instance, I need to pick a red for the bear's scarf here. And I only have like 2 reds in my palette. So it's going to be either one of those. So that kind of like helps my palette stay true to my artwork.
Yeah.
Julie says, I'm doing line art right now, halfway there, hoping to start color soon. Nice, that's exciting.
That's awesome. Congrats.
What kind of brushes do you use for coloring?
Good question. I know I have some Kyle brushes, of course. We always need Kyle. I think most of the ones I use are from Cale Atkinson, who's another children's illustrator that I really like.
Nice. And
he released a pack a couple years ago, and I just keep going back to them. The only problem is that some of them have, if anyone knows how to fix this, please let me know. They have an edge. So like if I'm drawing a huge shape, I'll run into a line or something. Oh, I'm still on my... Yeah, I'm trying to find the line. Why is this too small? Yeah, there it is, right on the edge, right here. And it drives me insane. So eventually I need to build my own brushes so I don't have to deal with that. But these just have such good printmaking texture. And I love printmaking brushes.
Yeah, printmaking textures are really nice. I've kind of tried to dabble in those textures with some of Kyle's brushes too. He has like a copier download folder that has some really cool print textures in it too.
I haven't gone through all of his new, because I feel like he releases them all the time.
Yeah.
And I just haven't really had a chance to like go back in and find new ones that I really like. Maybe that'll be one of my 2022 goals.
Yeah, there you go.
Get new brushes.
New Year's resolution. I will go through some of Kyle's brushes.
Yes, his archive, his massive archive.
He's got like 15,000 brushes or something like that at this point.
Are you joking? Is it really that many?
I'm serious. I'm absolutely serious.
Gotta stop. I can't stop. Oh God. Yeah, I'm not gonna go through all of those.
That's why I said some.
Like 2 packs. I'll go through 2 packs and see what the deal is.
I also really like Kyle's watercolor brushes as well. That's mainly what I use, is just this Conte crayon brush of his is my main color. And then I also will use one of his watercolor brushes called Natural Edge Painter every once in a while to just add a little bit of a watercolor texture. But yeah, Kyle's brushes are just chef's kiss.
I think I have some gouache ones of his I used to have in really heavy rotation.
Yeah.
I have like 300 brushes.
Oh wow.
In Photoshop, and I don't use any of them.
Yeah, you always, I feel like as an artist, you kind of just go back to your tried and true ones.
Yeah, that's the theme of the stream. We just do the same thing over and over again. I do.
Recommend Chat says, I have a really important question for everyone. How many syllables are in crayon? How do you pronounce crayon, Kathryn?
Oh my God, crayon.
There you go. Some people, depending on where you are in the country, they'll pronounce it as crayon.
Crayon?
Crayon or crayon. Conte crayon.
I think I'm a 1-syllable gal.
I just need 1 syllable. That's all I need.
I feel like I've taken that New York Times quiz a bunch of times. You figure out what part of the United States you're from based on how you, Are you a pop person?
Sorry, go ahead.
Are you a pop person or a soda person?
Soda. Yes.
Nice.
Yes. I am mainly from the West Coast, Southern California. So yeah, definitely soda. Corey in chat says 2, definitely. Corey needs 2 syllables to say crayon. That's so funny. Okay, so I need to pick a gray. Let's see. So how are you deciding on your colors here? So you said that you didn't want to like stick to my color palette. So like, are you just kind of like going?
How dare I? I'm not trying not to think about it. But I know that I wanted to do kind of a teal and then warm pinky colors. So things that will pop against that. Like I'm probably going to change this mouse color for later on. I think he's a little bit too yellow right now.
Yeah, I have a tendency to kind of like lay colors down as I go, and then sometimes I'll just edit them later if I feel like they're not really like going together very well.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
Yeah, I really like to use block transparency and clipping masks a lot, and I'll just lock the transparency and just kind of color over my shapes because I use a lot of solid shapes. So it kind of makes it easy to just swap out colors if I'm interested in trying something else.
I feel like it's either really fast or really slow. You either get it the first try or you're like struggling for hours.
Yeah. I think chat, I am going to involve you guys. So with my colors here. So I might go ahead and change up the colors of the rabbit's outfit. Instead of doing this kind of like peachy salmon color for the orangey color for the jacket, what color do you guys think would go well? I'm not entirely sure what I want to do yet, so that's kind of why I want you guys to chime in. Because I know I always get really good ideas from chat, so let me have it.
This is the most important part, guys. What color? Need a poll.
We do need a poll. Except I don't have any responses for the poll. I don't have any options. we got, I mean, we can do we could do like this like golden color or green or purple-ish purple. Or I also have like these mint colors in my palette, which I've been kind of using lately.
I'm not gonna influence you guys. You pick. This is your job.
Teal. Now I just got a whole rainbow on my palette here, on my on my sketch.
Good. It looks good. Those are the colors.
What if instead of burgundy you did maroon? That's the same color.
I think that's the same, guys. You gotta try harder. You gotta give her something to work with.
What about dark red? Oh my goodness.
There's silly people in chat today. Everyone is tired too.
Ileana, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining.
Bye.
Also, for those of you that are just popping in, if you guys would like to recreate either of mine or Kathryn's illustrations, you can feel free to do so. This is mine that I did, and this is Kathryn's that she did. If you would like to post your work, you can with hashtag Adobe Live DTIYS, or you can post it in our Photoshop Discord under the Draw This in Your Style channel, and we will be showing off some awesome entries that we have gotten so far towards the end of the stream. Also, if you're over on YouTube, we have the main chat and party over here on Behance. So if you would like to ask questions to Kathryn or me, you can pop on over to Behance because we're actually not reading the YouTube chat, but everyone is over here if you want to hang out and chat.
Yeah, I'm so curious if you guys have questions.
Yeah, if you guys have any questions for Kathryn's workflow, I'm really liking the blue of the scarf that you chose. I think that's really nice.
Yeah, that's what I want for everything. I want intensity. I have a feeling the tree is not final. I'd love a counter on my screen of how many times I pick a color and then abandon it immediately.
Oh my goodness, so true. I also have this tendency, if I like a combination of colors that I did in an old piece of artwork, I will go back and grab that illustration and kind of steal my own color palette sometimes.
Yeah, I do that a lot too. Like always sampling.
Yeah, because it kind of just makes things go faster. I just thought of one of my artworks. Let's see, I wonder, it's in my recent, let's see, this one. This one I did actually just like a couple years ago, I think, but I really liked this like dark hunter green that I did for the background here. I just reposted it recently. But yeah, I think I'm going to use that for the tree that they're carrying, just to have like some really nice contrast against the snow.
That's a good idea. I'm going wild. I'm not thinking about it.
Going wild, you guys.
Going wild. I'm just picking colors. It's a later change.
Hi Dee, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Thursday so far. By the way, you guys, this is, I don't think I mentioned this yesterday, but this is the last stream for Draw This in Your Style of the year, the very last one and the very last part of this stream as well. However, we are getting renewed for next season, and we will be, the first episode will be, I think, like the second half-ish of January. Since my husband and I are moving to Nashville at the end of the month, we need a little time to kind of get situated and get everything set up, but we will be returning in January, so that's very exciting.
I'm so curious what themes everyone's gonna pick next year.
Yeah.
There's a little obvious for us.
yeah, definitely. The end of the year has a tendency to have all of those seasonal themes.
Yeah. I did love all the spooky Halloween stuff though.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna complain. I see your canvas spinning again.
Yes, I can't help it. Like,
it makes me happy.
I don't know also if it has to do with the fact that I'm left-handed, so I kind of like draw upside down, and I kind of like need specific angles to be able to draw good angles. I don't know. I don't know if that's if that has to do with it, but I definitely rotate my canvas a lot.
Most of what I'm doing right now is just trying to get rid of my sketch. I hate having the black lines of sketches because I think it really influences how you pick your color palette.
Sure.
So I just try to block colors as rapidly as possible and get it out of there.
So I noticed that like when you block your colors, it's kind of like partially underneath and then also partially over top. Is that kind of how you work?
Yeah, I use a ton of clipping masks. Like only clipping masks.
Yeah, clipping masks are really useful. I use them for probably every single piece that I do.
Yeah, adding like clean texture on top of a shape, it's definitely the way to go.
When you're not doing artwork, what kind of hobbies do you have?
Oh my God.
Putting you on the spot.
I feel like I cooked a lot before the pandemic, but these days, not so much.
Yeah.
I work out a lot. I work out like an hour a day. I'm a total psychopath. Yeah. If you're at your desk all day, you kind of have to. So like being outside and going hiking, that sort of thing. How about you?
My husband and I really like to hike and get outdoors and stuff too sometimes. We also play video games a lot. We actually met while playing video games online when we were teenagers. So
Oh my God, what video game?
yeah, we met online playing Little Big Planet.
I don't know what that one is.
It's
vaguely familiar.
It's a PlayStation game that was it's a very creative game. Funny enough. Yeah, where you can kind of like create your own levels and stuff like that. So
it's so cool.
Yeah.
I like video games, but I don't play them. I like watching people play video games when they're streaming, just having it on the background. But I don't play video games as much anymore. Well, I was super into Animal Crossing last year.
Oh yes, Animal Crossing.
Of course. Converted everyone I knew.
Was that the first Animal Crossing you've ever played?
Yeah, I hadn't played any of the older ones. I didn't know there were previous versions. I was a total noob. So it's been kind of fun seeing things get added over time, even though I haven't played for a while.
Yeah.
It's still my favorite thing to watch people stream. It's so relaxing.
Yeah, absolutely. Animal Crossing is really great. I've been playing since the GameCube days.
Oh man, look at you.
Julie in chat said Little Big Planet is amazing. Yay, Little Big Planet fan. Woo!
Your people are here.
Yes.
I feel like there's a lot of titles coming out in the next year that I want to play, but I can't get a PlayStation 5, so.
Yeah, we were actually lucky enough to grab one.
Oh my gosh.
It took a long time to get it, but we got one.
I think I'll just watch, like there's the new God of War coming out next year and Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah. Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm gonna watch other people play.
I believe Elena's husband actually works for Gorilla, that he's working on Horizon.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah. Elena is another artist, by the way, you guys, that was actually on Draw This in Your Style just a few episodes ago. If you guys would like to see her entries as well, you can check them out on my Instagram. This tree is taking forever. Oh my goodness. I actually, going back to kind of the conversation we were talking about drawing over your sketch, I actually am always drawing over my sketch. I that's pretty much what my process is I just kind of lower the opacity of my sketch, and then I just draw my shapes over top of it. Sometimes if I need to see the sketch underneath to add details, I'll just lower the opacity of my coloring and then draw my details and then bring up the opacity again. But that's pretty much my entire color process.
Usually I get rid of my sketch so quickly that I have to go and look back at what I exported, what I saved.
Oh no.
I don't really record all of the most important details. I'm like, what did I add that's not a gigantic shape?
Yeah, I never get rid of my sketch just because I'm so afraid of that happening. I'm so afraid that I'm gonna forget some kind of detail. And honestly, I usually still do. For some reason, a lot of the time I forget to draw in my animal tails.
Oh God, I always forget that too. Yeah, animals should not have tails.
Yeah, funny enough, these two animals don't really have long tails, but if I'm doing a fox or something like that, yeah, a lot of the time I'll forget to draw on the tail. And of course I don't notice it until after I posted it online, you know.
Oh my God. It's fine. I'm sure I have posted that, I'll look back at old things that I've posted and things are really messy, things are missing, things after I had drawn them, I had accidentally shifted the layer a little or something.
Oh no.
But you can't, nothing is so precious.
Yeah.
You kind of just have to move on.
Yeah.
You can't spend forever tweaking it.
That's some good advice right there. Julie says, yes, can't wait for Horizon. God of War is going to be amazing too. Yes.
So excited. I know it hasn't been very long since the last one came out, but it has felt like an eternity.
It really has. Well, especially since it got delayed a couple of times too. So
it did. Yeah. That's okay. Like every reason why it got delayed made total sense.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna throw in, so Kathryn here has these teal pants for the bunny. I think I'm gonna do that, and then we can kind of see what will go well with the teal. And I don't think that we should do green for the jacket just because the tree is green behind it, and so we need a little bit of a color that's gonna pop a little bit, maybe a lighter color. Because I don't do outlines for a lot of my work, and since I use flat colors, I have to make sure that I have really good contrast between all of my shapes. Lavender. Oh, interesting. Increment in chat says lavender. I could try that. I don't think I have lavender in my palette, so that would be a new one for me.
Are you comfortable adding a color?
I add colors sometimes. I just added a few different colors, like a periwinkle color and some mint colors that are very different for me. I just started using them this fall, actually. So yeah, I get colors added every once in a while.
Keep it fresh.
Yeah.
Keep it exciting.
Michael in chat is laughing. They say, Codi and Kathryn, I feel the same about regrets of posting. Easy to say, hard to do, hard to move on. Yeah,
it does kind of vex me.
Yeah.
Trying to think of things that I've handed in, and then later I found out I did something horribly wrong. Most of them are misspellings.
Oh no.
For calligraphy, yeah. Like I'll hand in a greeting card and I'm like, yes, Merry Christmas. And like, can you redo Merry Christmas for us?
Merry Christmas?
Yeah. Like, sure. Sorry. Just get tunnel vision when you're looking at letters.
Yeah. Actually have a specific question for Sam in chat. If you're listening, Sam Peterson, hello. Have you ever done a draw this in your style? Because I would be really interested in doing one of yours. I think that would be really cool. Sam Peterson, our moderator, he is actually a concept artist, fantasy concept artist, and that would be really cool, I think, to do. Maybe we should have you on the show. I think we should have you on the show. I think that would be a lot of fun.
I have to get a different moderator. Relinquish. I'm starting to see extreme color differences between us. It's happening.
Yes, I've noticed that. So yeah, you got a lot of bright colors going on here.
Cool.
Even with you got some lime greens going on there. You got some more of a Kelly green and the sky blue. It looks really nice.
Yeah, I don't know where it's going. We'll see. Whatever I post tomorrow will probably be different from what it is today.
Yeah, just totally different. Scrap the whole thing, restart.
Yeah.
It happens. Liz said, if Codi did one of Sam's, oh no, hang on, I gotta scroll up my chat. I lost my mouse. Okay, you guys, my computer situation. Okay, there we go. It's okay, we're good. If Codi did one of Sam's, it would be like a cheery necromancer. Yes, I would be all for doing a cheery necromancer. That would be fantastic.
To have people guess what they thought the original artwork looked like, and they'd all be wrong.
So, trying out some different colors here.
I'm curious if the grays will look too similar from far away. Like if there's not enough contrast.
The gray in the mice?
Yeah, they're like pants on yours.
Right. Decisions.
Well, I'm trying to find my mouse. I lost his lair.
Oh no. Yeah, I am like a professional layer hunter. Yes. Since I don't name any of my layers, I am a professional layer hunter. I take that title very seriously.
I have reached the point where I'm labeling everything.
It's a good call.
Yeah.
Recommend says, what about like yellow or cream for the rabbit's jacket? Let's try that.
Yellow sounds good.
Yeah, let's try that. I have a few different yellows in my palette. Or we can desaturate this a little bit and kind of get like a, although it can't really do cream because it might not have enough contrast against the snow. Although let me turn off this sketch. I think that looks all right. We'll stick with that for now, I think.
Looks good.
And it might completely change after the stream is over. For some reason, I have a hard time choosing colors while I'm on stream. And then the second that I'm not on camera anymore, like my opinion on colors completely changes. That's why I asked chat for suggestions, because I love hearing your guys' opinion.
That's so funny. Well, you're doing a lot at the same time. That's totally fair. It's like when you have your phone next to you and it's like pinging with notifications. You can't get anything done.
Yes. Recommend chat says, I'm just going to start suggesting wild colors way outside of your palette. It's just forcing me to get out of my comfort zone here.
Torture Cody. Let's see some like extreme neons.
Neons, yeah. Throw in some hot pinks.
Oh my god, I love hot pink. I think it's such a useful color. Yeah.
I don't work with it very much, but I like it.
I used to hate it, and then I had a switch a couple of years ago, and now I'm addicted. Like it's such a good pop color.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saving because I had something quit the last 2 days in a row, and I lost a lot. Now I'm feeling bitter.
I need to save as well. Everyone, flip, sip, stretch, and save is what I like to say. Flip your canvas, sip water, stretch your wrists, and save your work. Yeah, PSA, don't forget to do all of those things as an artist, and also take breaks.
Very, very important. I don't know what I did before Time Machine.
Yes. Vanessa, oh, I thought Cody would be coloring Kathryn's drawing. No, so basically we're redrawing each other's illustration in our own styles. So let me turn off the colors here and you can see my sketch better. So here's the sketch that I did of like a recreation of Kathryn's illustration in my own style, and then Kathryn redrew mine.
Yeah.
So here is my original one that Kathryn is redrawing. And then here's Kathryn's that I'm redrawing.
Yeah, we're playing in our own alternate universes here.
Yeah, exactly. Bliss says, I like how Kathryn is using select and fill. That definitely makes work easier. Oh yeah, so you, I didn't even notice that. Are you using the lasso tool to kind of select your shapes?
I like only use the lasso tool.
Nice.
When I draw things, even though I have sensitivity turned up really, really high, it takes a lot of wrist pressure to make a solid fill.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes I'll do solid fill of a shape with the lasso tool, and then I'll go back in and add texture to the edges so it looks a little bit more interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like, if you're trying to save your hands,
yeah,
it's a quick way to do it. Yeah, I like only use the lasso tool. I use the lasso tool more than anyone I know.
I feel like lasso tool would definitely help me speed up my process as well. But I try so hard to get like the like crayon texture in my work that like the hard lines of the lasso might not necessarily work. Although I could just like go back around the edge and just add in that texture to get the edge in there. And I don't know. I could try it.
It's definitely a sacrifice.
Yeah.
It's like a compromise on my part, but I think it's worth it for the long term. Who knows? Maybe someday I'll go back.
Corey in chat says, "LOL, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Artists who can lay down color with a brush have this scary confidence that I do not have. Lasso all the way."
Yeah, that's right. It's lasso time. So glad you agree.
Corey was also another guest on Draw This in Your Style. If you guys would like to check out, our theme was vampires. We did it around Halloween time. If you guys would like to check that out, you can see it on my Instagram. Hi, hey Shauna, welcome. Good to see you. Shauna, Mama Shauna is in chat. Mama Shauna is also an illustrator. If you guys would like to check out her work as well. Hand letterer, illustrator, awesome work.
Shauna, what are your feelings on the lasso tool? We're talking about the controversy of the lasso tool.
Do you, Shauna, do you like paint in your shapes by hand, or do you use the lasso tool?
Is it useful, or does it steal texture forever?
I'm also still just Oh my goodness, this is just my life trying to figure out my color palette. You know what? I think I
Yellow.
I used this green. I think I'm not happy with the green actually. I think that's what it is. I don't think that it goes well. Oh, let's fix that, shall we? Shauna says, I am pro Lasso tool. I don't use it, but I'm all for it.
Yes. Oh, thank goodness.
So Shauna, you hand paint all of your shapes. I don't know if I've ever really seen much of your process. I've seen a little bit of it, like on your Instagram story and stuff like that. But that's about it.
Have to have her on the show.
Yes, definitely. Need to see more of Shauna Parmigiana's workflow. Okay, I think that's looking a little better. Got a little bit more of a different green in there.
Oh, you're worried about the background trees competing with the foreground tree?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
Shauna says, yeah, the Lasso tool will probably make things faster. Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see here. We got just a couple more minutes, maybe even less than that, maybe just like a minute or so before we are going to hop over and check out our community entries.
Yay.
Which we have quite a lot of them. So exciting.
You guys did such a good job. See, I told you I wouldn't finish.
Yeah, I knew I wouldn't finish. But yeah, there's quite a few details in there. I was just about to say, I really love this little red house that you drew in yours, by the way. It's really cute.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I feel like I reuse a lot of snowflakes from other work. So I'll probably add them off stream. If you look at my work, you will notice the same 5 snowflakes over and over again.
Hey, work smarter, not harder.
When they look
it's
good,
the Lasso
they look
tool.
Good. Yeah.
All right, it is about that time. I think we are going to go and head over to Instagram and check out our wonderful, wonderful entries. So I'm going to pop on over there. You guys can also, if you want to check out these wonderful artists, you can do so just by checking out or searching the hashtag Adobe Live DTIYS, and you can find all of these wonderful artists. If you see an artist on here that you really love and you want to see more of their work, feel free to come check them out. So I forget where we left off yesterday, but I think I'll just start.
It was around the pencil one of the mouse.
The pencil one.
Like somewhere around there.
Yeah, I think. Yeah. So this one, the pencil one, is super cute, and they also did. There's mine, and then also Kathryn's in the same.
I see that one.
In the same post. Yeah. So they framed it. It looks so cute.
Oh my god. Man, people are so fast.
I know, right? Oh my goodness. They did such a great job with the values and the shading and everything. They made a little badger and a fox character. I really like their interpretation. Very cute.
I really love the movement in the rendition of yours.
Yeah. Really lovely. I also really liked, oh my gosh, all of these are so good. This one really stood out to me. The simple shapes are really beautiful in this one. How just the very round corners on everything, like the shape of the tree is really beautiful. Yeah, really love
everyone's
this one.
Tree is completely different.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so true. Everyone kind of has their own way of drawing trees. And this person's name is awesome. The Cute Pursuit. Very cute.
So cute.
Oh, and here are Elena's 2 entries. Elena Comte. Here is the version that we were talking about earlier that she did of Kathryn's. Her textures are just so wonderful.
I love the colors that she did for both of ours too. They're really in her style.
Yeah, she's been using this kind of just like rosy pink lately in her work a lot. And I think it's a really nice pop color for all of the more muted colors that she uses. It's really beautiful. And here's her version of mine as well. So cute.
Oh, composition's so gorgeous.
Yeah. I love it. Hey Viola, welcome. Good to see you.
Hi.
This one was really adorable too, how they turned the tree hole into a little coffee shop.
So cozy.
Yeah, so super cozy. It looks it has a very country cottage atmosphere to it. By Tiny Sand, thank you so much for your entry. So super cute.
Great texture.
Yeah, definitely. And this one I really liked as well. It kind of has like a bit of a chibi energy going on here. The textures are really super great. They add just like all of these little kind of really nice line details to the little pine trees and their hats and everything, and really nicely done. It has some nice depth too, and they added like this like kind of like pink sunset sky too, which I really liked. The addition of the light pink for the background is really pretty.
Yeah, nice and soft. It's gorgeous.
This one I really like too.
I love this one.
I love this one. Oh my goodness. The eyes on these characters are so great. This person's name is Geeks Are Cool, which I agree with 100%. I can get on board with that. And they added a little Christmas tree. It looks very festive. And they did kind of just like their own color palette. They changed like the patterns up on the sweater. I really love that. And they also made the foreground tree really pop against the more cool toned background. The background trees are really nice.
Yeah, it's been really interesting seeing people pick their color palette for this one.
Shauna says, gotta run, dinner time. Your pieces look amazing. Thank you so much, Shauna.
Bye,
thanks for stopping in. Bye. This one also I thought was really beautiful. Yeah. This was one of my favorites. Again, really beautiful line work, and also just the shading, the depth is really nice. It's all of their shapes in this one are just very intentional. And yeah, the composition and everything is really nice.
Yeah, I love the background that they moved the line down a little bit.
Yeah,
it's nice really having cute. Some details on the Christmas trees.
Yeah, their faces too, and these characters are really cute. This one, they added a couple more characters. This one's super cute. Look at the little squirrel and the mouse. Oh my gosh.
I really love the shapes. It's so readable from far away.
Yeah. The squirrel's little eyes and everything, like the really simple shapes for the faces. Yeah, very very cute. I like how it's so funny, like the little things that illustrators and animators can get away with, like with characters, like how this mouse, like the earmuffs aren't even on the ears, but it's not even something that we think about.
Yeah.
We're just like, oh, that's normal.
Yeah, that's the illustration playbook. No clothing is logical.
So funny. Oh my gosh. Yeah, a little polka dot jacket, very cute. Yeah, really awesome one. Love that one. Thank you so much for participating, everyone. We really appreciate it. Again, if you guys would like to check out these entries, you can go to hashtag Adobe Live DTIYS. And also we have, if you scroll down, we got another one for the witches entry today. You can see there.
That one was
and
cute.
if we scroll down, yeah, we can see all of the witch entries. Yeah.
There's like a Christmas witch in there that I saw.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. This little bear, he's got like little elf ears on over top of his bear ears, which I love. Oh my goodness, very cute. Yes. So if you guys would like to check out all of those entries as well, oh, there's some really adorable ones. Oh,
that was very cute. I love the gigantic spoon. I don't remember how big the spoon was in your original one. Like,
here's the original one. Yeah.
Okay, so it was still a hefty spoon.
It's not as big, but yeah.
Soup.
All right, you guys, I don't want to get cut off, so we're gonna have to head out, but yeah, you can check out all those entries on your own time as well. But thank you so much, everyone, for watching, and we will see you next year towards the second half of January. And thank you so much for joining us today, Kathryn, as well. That was
thank you for having me. It's so good to hang out with you guys.
Yeah. And don't forget to check out Kathryn's work on her Instagram as well as her portfolio online, and we will see you guys next time. Thanks so much for hanging out. We'll see you in January. Right. Bye guys.
Bye.